Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to regular council meeting of Tuesday, May 20th at 4:30 p.m. I'll call the meeting to order, and we've got quite a few opening comments. So I think we will start off with Stephanie.
Yes, thank you. So the Valley Cruisers 26th Boogie in the Badlands is on May 23rd and 25th. There's a car show, cruises, bands, Queen of the Badlands pinup contest, incredible prizing, vendors, swag, and more. So make sure you come downtown, check it all out, and see all the fun cars.
Thank you. Tom?
Yes, thank you. Drumheller Town Council would like to proclaim the week of May 26th to May 30th as Alberta Rural Health Week in Drumheller. Rural healthcare providers are invaluable assets in their communities. Not only do their skills and expertise enhance the well-being of residents, but these professionals also play vital roles as family members, friends, neighbors, volunteers, teachers, and mentors. Their dedication strengthens the fabric of rural life. Equally important are the community volunteers, often guided by local health professional attraction and retention committees. They work tirelessly to support healthcare services and providers. These volunteers are the heart of their communities, developing innovative and collaborative approaches to attract and retain healthcare professionals, ensuring rural residents have access to care close to home. I encourage all residents to recognize and show appreciation for the contributions of rural healthcare professionals and volunteers whose dedication enhances the quality of life in rural Alberta.
Thanks, Tom. Crystal?
Well, mine is not as exciting and exciting, I'm going to say, but we all really, including me, need to be patient with the bridge construction because we do really appreciate that the Alberta Transportation is taking our bridge very seriously. It is the main connector to our hospital, many residents, for rural residents too. So please just be patient. This weekend was very busy, which I think is going to be our summer, which we are also very thankful for. The visitors are coming to our community, but we all need to be a little bit more patient. So thank you.
Thanks, Crystal. Tony?
On a more upbeat note, I'd also like to take a moment to recognize Public Works Week, May 18th to the 24th, here in Drumheller, along with communities across Alberta and Canada. This year's theme is Advancing Quality of Life, and I think that perfectly captures the important role our Public Works team plays every single day. Whether it's fixing roads, maintaining water and sewer systems, keeping our parks clean, or making sure our infrastructure runs smoothly, these are the people who keep Drumheller moving behind the scenes. Their hard work directly impacts our health, safety, and comfort, and often goes unnoticed, which makes this a perfect time for you to say thank you. On behalf of Council, I want to recognize and appreciate the entire Public Works crew for their dedication to our community. If you see a team member out and about this week, I encourage you to give them a wave or a quick thanks. They really, truly do deserve it.
Thank you, Tony. And yes, they truly do. I had the honor of working with some of them at the tree carving event this weekend, and it was just incredible. So Jared, please send a shout out to James and Asia for everything that they did for us down there. Sean and his crew getting the logs for us, Tony making sure the electrical, everything is just incredible. And I just would be amiss to not acknowledge Kaylin and Julia for everything that they did from the recreation side, keeping the event moving. The carvers I met this morning said that they have never been treated so well. So it's shout out to my committee, Tony, Harv, and Wayne for all their efforts, and just thank you for everyone. It was an incredible event. Hope you got to see it, and all 7 of those items are up for auction on Premier Auctions. I believe the website is bid.premierauctions.ca. We're hoping that we do well on those auctions so that the funding goes back into running the event next year, because these carvers from Germany, Wales, UK, US, Canada were honored to be here and would love to come back. So if there's any community members out there that are looking to get involved, just let me know. So we will now carry on to our council meeting. So any additions to the agenda? All right, can I get a motion to adopt the agenda as presented, please? Tony?
I move that council adopt the agenda for the May 2025 regular council meeting as presented.
Seconder, please. Stephanie, all in favor? Carried. Can I get a motion to adopt the minutes of May 5th, please? Tom,
I move the council approve the minutes for the May 5th, 2025 regular council meeting as presented.
seconder, please. Stephanie, comments? All in favor? Carried. We now will move on to 6.1, please. 6.1.1, and we will have Antonia come up, please.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. I'm Antonia, the Town's Development Officer. In front of you today is a request for decision for a third reading of the Development Authority Bylaw 01.25. No further changes have been made since the first and second reading of the document as January 20th, 2025, aside from some grammatical and clerical changes. But the bulk of the document hasn't changed. With this, there's no financial impact associated with the change in the document, aside from the occasional lunch that's presented at a MPC meeting. This is a volunteered board that is made up of members of the public and members of council as well.
Perfect. Can I get a motion on the floor, please? Stephanie?
I move the council gives third and final reading to bylaw number 01.25, Development Authority Bylaw as presented.
Seconder? Tony? Comments? All right. We've ripped this thing apart and discussions, so I want to just thank you and everybody involved for all the work that's done on this, and to just let the listening public know that we have done all of our readings, and there's not a lot of discussion this time because we've done those in prior meetings. So again, thank you for all your efforts. It's well received and well appreciated. Thank you. Okay, all in favor? Carried. Thank you very much. We shall move on to the next one. 6.1.2, please. And that is going to be done by Esther. And Esther is our assistant CAO that is running the CAO side today. So welcome, Esther, and we'll let you take over.
Thank you, Your Worship. So my first item today is the renewal of natural gas distribution franchise agreement. Pursuant to the MGA, Council does grant or has the right to grant for a person to provide a utility service in all or a part of the municipality for not more than 20 years. Most municipalities grant exclusive right to offer this service through what is generally referred to as a franchise agreement. These are very standard for utility providers. The town of Drumheller currently has a franchise agreement for natural gas distribution with Apex Utilities. This agreement was effective November 1st, 2015, and is set to expire on October 31st, 2025. Due to the upcoming expiration, the town will need to renegotiate the renewal of this agreement with Apex. The renegotiated agreement does need to be approved by bylaw through council. Bylaw 20.25 will give approval to the renegotiated agreement and will repeal the current existing bylaw 10.15. Our recommended action here today is that council give first reading to bylaw 20.25, the natural gas distribution franchise agreement as presented. Just a little bit further discussion on this. So, like I said, this is a standard agreement that municipalities do follow, especially urban municipalities. It is attached as Schedule A as our proposed 2025, which is identical to what it was currently. The only exception there is that the term will now be changed to November 1st, 2025 through to October 31st, 2030. So we are recommending a decrease in the term to a 5-year term. Franchise agreements are standard. They are approved through the Alberta Utilities Commission. And their final approval actually has to come in before we even bring this back for second and third reading. Additional to the term is the municipality is responsible. Yes, we do establish these things. So there is also a franchise fee that the municipality sets with these franchise agreements. Currently, our franchise fee is set at 27%. Administration is recommending that the town maintain this current franchise fee. For comparison's sake, we do have a list of the franchise fees of our surrounding urban municipalities attached in the appendices for council's consideration. The financial impact of this report is that the average annual revenue derived from our franchise fee is at approximately 1.7 million. Administration is recommending again that we maintain the 27%, but that we review it on an annual basis, which is possible within the terms of the agreement. We anticipate that the franchise fees will result in an annual revenue this year coming into 2026 of 2.1 million. Communication strategy moving forward, as per the processes established with the Alberta Utilities Commission. We will be advertising these rates and this agreement for 2 consecutive weeks. In case there are any objections by local residents, they will be reviewed and addressed prior to us submitting the application for approval to the Alberta Utilities Commission.
All right, thanks. Esther, can I get a motion, please, council? Crystal?
I move that council give first reading to bylaw number 20.25, natural gas distribution franchise agreement bylaw as presented.
Seconder, please. Stephanie? All in favor? Carried. Just for the listening public, when it goes through first reading, we do not comment on it till it comes back to second reading. So it's on the table and it will be submitted through the communications, and then we'll come back for us for second and third reading. Thank you very much, Esther.
Thank you.
All right, we shall move on to 6.1.3, please. Just let me find it on my agenda. Sorry. Big agenda today. All right, Esther, I will let you go on that one as well.
Thank you, Your Worship. So my second report is regarding the Drumheller Library Board. In accordance with bylaw 1809, the Drumheller Public Library Board does consist of up to 10 members and not fewer than 5 appointed by council. Board members are appointed for terms of up to 3 years. Currently, there is 1 vacancy on the Drumheller Public Library Board. On March 12th, 2025, the board voted to appoint Rebecca Harvey, who has expressed interest in serving on the Public Library Board for a 3-year term. The board is respectfully requesting that council ratify this appointment in accordance with bylaw 4.21, council and committee meeting procedural bylaw. The discussion, so just below you'll see that we have 9 out of the 10 positions filled and 1 vacancy.
Thank you. Can I get a motion, please, council? Stephanie?
I move that council approve the appointment of Rebecca Harvey to the Drumheller Public Library Board for a term of 3 years, beginning May 20th, 2025 and ending May 20th, 2028.
Seconder, please. Tom, comments? Stephanie?
Thank you. So I'm excited to welcome Rebecca to the library board. It's great and amazing when someone wants to be involved in with the community, and I'm looking forward to working with the full board and seeing the things we can accomplish.
Thank you. Anybody else? All in favor? Carried. Thank you. We'll move on to 7.1.1, please, Kaylin. And again, I have to just really tell everybody, you have no idea how grateful I am for the work that Kaylin and Julia did this weekend. You guys rocked it, knocked it out of the park, so thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry. It was a great committee to work with. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Good evening, Your Worship and Council. My name is Kaylin Jensen. I'm the acting manager of Recreation, Arts, and Culture. In front of you is a request for decision for the Drumheller Valley Sports Committee appointments. So the Drumheller Valley Sports Committee council resolution is required to make the appointments to the DVSC. The DVSC is intended to represent a broad cross-section of recreation users within the jurisdiction of Drumheller and surrounding area. So our recommendation is the appointment of William Buchanan of Alberta Soccer Association, Ken Fournier from Drumheller Titans Football, Amber Hodgson, Drumheller Dragons, Colin Clute from the Drumheller Pickleball Club, Gavin Maxey from Drumheller Minor Soccer, Christy Murphy from Drumheller Mixed Slow Pitch, and Linda Triquare from Alberta 55 Plus Board. Each will serve a 3-year term. Additionally, administration recommends the appointment of a counselor for a term ending October 20th, 2025. They're also recommending the appointment of Julia Fielding as the Travel Drumheller representative for a 3-year term. The financial impact. Participation on the Drumheller Valley Sports Committee is voluntary with no financial remuneration. The manager of Recreation, Arts, and Culture will provide administrative support to the DVSC, and the costs will be allocated within the existing operating budget. The strategic policy alignment. The committee will assist the development and establishment of the DVSC to create an important forum for identifying sports-related concerns and opportunities. Regular communication will be with council and ensure that the recommendations align seamlessly with the town. The communication strategy. Upon confirmation of appointments, the DVSC will receive written notification regarding their appointment, including the terms of reference, details of the inaugural meeting to take place in June 2025, and a timeline outline for their report. And that is what I'm bringing to you.
Perfect. Thank you. Can I get a motion, please, Council? Tony?
I move that council appoint Linda Triquare, Christy Murphy, Ken Fournier, Gavin Maxey, Colin Clute, William Buchanan, and Amber Hodgson as voting members to the Drumheller Valley Sports Committee, each for a 3-year term beginning May 20, 2025, ending May 20 of 28.
Seconder, please. Stephanie, comments? Oh, go ahead, Crystal.
I just want to say it's really exciting to see all these people step up to the sports committee. There's going to be a good cross representation of the sports in our community. And not very often do we fill a committee. Immediately, we're usually asking and begging for people to join. So that means that this is important to the community. So thank you to all those people that have stepped up.
Absolutely.
Tony?
Yeah, I just reiterate that as well. A great cross section of people that have stepped forward. So thank you for that. Looking to further develop the recreation within this town and into the broader shoulder seasons as well. Good mix. All the best to you going forward here.
Thank you.
Anybody else? All in favor? Carried. All right. Can I get a motion to appoint a counselor, please, Tom?
Yeah, I move that council appoint Councillor Price to the Drumheller Valley Sports Committee beginning May 20th, 2025 and ending October 20th,
Seconder, please. Crystal?
2028. Sorry.
Stephanie, will you accept it?
I do accept it.
All right. Any other comments? Nobody else is fighting for it? All right.
Thank you.
All in favor? Carried. Thank you. And can we get a motion to appoint Julia Fielding as non-voting for Travel Drumheller, please, Crystal?
I move that council appoints Julia Fielding as a non-voting non-voting travel Drumheller representative to the Drumheller Valley Sports Committee effective May 20th, 2025, with a term ending on May 20th, 2028, or until such time as she is no longer employed by Travel Drumheller, whichever occurs first.
Seconder, please. Stephanie, comments? Crystal?
Julia is a huge stewardship of everything tourism related, including sports, and she's been a huge part in getting grants for sports tourism in our community. So I think she is like the right person for this role to be, even though she's non-voting, but she's going to have a lot of information for this committee, and she'll be helping to get more grants and apply for more applications. So I'm happy to see that she'll be on.
I agree.
And I'll echo that. I want to thank Travel Drumheller for all the support they have given us on the tree carving event, because although it's a different form of sports, it's definitely a sport if you can wield those chainsaws around. So Travel Drumheller was very, very supportive of that. And so thanks to Julia and their team for allowing that to happen. All right, all in favor? Carried. Thank you. Well done,
Thank
Kaylin.
you.
Thanks again for all your efforts.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, we shall move on to 8.1, please, closed session. Can I get a motion, please, council? Stephanie,
I move the council close the meeting to the public to discuss personnel as per FOIP 19, confidential evaluations.
seconder, please. Tony, all in favor? Carried, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being with us. We will be adjourning following this. Again, thanks to all the support we've had over the weekend on everything going on in this valley. It's only going to get busier. We need continue. We're grateful for the support to our businesses, and we just ask all our residents and visitors to be patient with our bridge. It is going to be a long summer with it, but maybe just find a peaceful moment to be kind and remember those cars in front of you and behind you. We're all trying to get the same place. So take care of yourself and have a great week. We'll see you soon. Thank you.